So now let's continue the discussion on surcharge and marginal relief. So in the previous session, we have covered the rates of taxes for various SSEs and also discussed about the tax computation format. And we understood that in income tax, while calculating tax, first of all, we need to split the incomes into two categories. One, the incomes that are chargeable based on the type of SSE at a particular rate. We call them as SSE specific tax rates, which is called as normal rates of tax. And another income is special rates of tax, means these incomes are taxable at a particular rate irrespective of the nature of SSE, whether it's a company or an individual or a partnership firm, doesn't matter. A long-term capital gain under 112 is always taxable at 20%. A short-term capital gain under 1118 is always taxable at 15%. So that discussion is over. Now, so we understood how to compute this basic tax part, we understood. Now let's understand the second step in the computation of tax, that is surcharge. Now, surcharge is like a tax on tax. In India, income tax is like a progressive taxation system. Like as your income increases, the tax amount obviously increases, not in proportionate with income. The tax amount will be even more higher. Suppose if a person is earning 10 lakhs, he just have to pay some 20% average rate of tax. But if a person is having 1 crore, normally 30% is the maximum tax rate. But since he is earning 1 crore, he has to pay some additional surcharge. He has to pay some additional tax, some 10%, 15% like that. So since you are earning more income, you have to pay even more tax. If you are being charged at 30%, if somebody else also being charged at 30%, that's not fair. So since you are having higher income, economy is supporting you like anything. For getting that much of income, you pay more tax compared to him. Relatively pay more tax. See, in absolute terms, absolutely monetary amount, if you see, when I have more income, I obviously pay tax. But relatively, percentage, if you check, a person earning 20 lakhs per annum paying 30% tax, a person earning 1 crore tax or 1 crore income also paying 30%. Relatively, it's 30%. So relatively, income tax want to collect more tax from high income SSEs. It may be company, it may be individual, it may be LLP, whatever. So surcharge is an additional tax that is levied, which is calculated on basic tax. Surcharge is calculated on basic tax. Now what is the surcharge rate for individuals. I'll tell you here. I'll show you here. So for an SSE who is an individual, who is a HUF, who is an AOP or BOI, whatever, artificial judicial person. But you see here, partnership firms are not covered, cooperative society are not covered, company SSE is not covered, because for them there is a separate surcharge rate which is given. So for other than firm, society and company, normally what is the rate of surcharge for these SSEs? It depends upon the total income the SSEs have. It depends upon the total income. And I'll show you, if the total income of an SSE, let us assume an individual, you might have heard, no, like Infosys CEO is earning 100 crore package, 80 crore package. You might have heard somewhere in the news. Mukesh Ambani is taking 20 crore salary per annum, being a director of Reliance Group. Getting it? Now, their obviously total income is how much? These individuals who are acting as CEOs, all that, their income is obviously more than 5 crore. And what is the tax already on 5 crore? We all know. On 5 crore, up to 10 lakhs only 20% tax rate and all. Okay, 20%. Beyond 10 lakhs income, 4.9 crore income, substantial portion is taxed at what rate? 30%. Suppose if Mukesh Ambani is earning 15 crore per annum as salary, he is taking as a managing director salary of 15 crore. He is paying almost 30% basic tax, which is 4.5 crore. Not just that, he has to pay 37% surcharge. 37% surcharge. Let us discuss one important lesson here. Now on 4.5 crore, 37% means how much? 16, sorry. Almost 60, say 1.66 crore. 4.5 plus 1.66 is equal to totally 6.16 crore. On this education says 4%, which is again coming to 6.5 crore. Oh my God. So if you are getting a salary in India as a high net worth individual, 15 crore, or if you're doing a business and you're earning a profit of 15 crore, you have to pay 6.5 crore in tax itself. That too income tax, remember. Now tell me, Mukesh Ambani, when his package is 15 crore, example. So obviously the company will collect this entire tax and give only the balance amount. Correct? So company will give only 8.5 crore to his hand. Now out of this 8.5 crore, generally what these individuals do, keep Mukesh Ambani shade, generally a salaried employee who is getting this much money, what he will do? He will go and buy a very luxury car. Correct? So generally, what is the cost of luxury car? Let us assume he is buying something called BMW, okay, GLS, or else maybe not GLS. GLS is sometimes 2 crores also. But let us assume it is 1.5 crore. Now, this is the on-road price, and you know, within this 1.5 crore, how much is taxes? How much taxes there? Approximately this particular car, you know, BMW GLS luxury. This is an ex-showroom price. 1.5 crore is ex-showroom price. On this, some 14% road tax, which is some 21 lakhs they are paying to state government. And within this 1.5 crore, this 1.5 crore is after adding 50% tax. After adding 50%, 1.5 crore is the value after adding 50. Means base product price is 100 only, but 50% GST is levied. Sir, how come, sir, 50%? GST is only 28%, no? Maximum. 22% compensation cess is there for these kinds of cars. Getting it? So almost 50% means in this 50 lakh tax is there, which means 50 plus 21, how much? 71 lakh tax only he paid on purchase of one car, luxury car, which is valued 1.5 crore or 2 crore on road price. Approximately 40% tax GST department is collecting. Let us assume he decided to buy a luxury villa. Suppose the villa cost is 10 crore, luxury villa. Within this, some 5%, getting it, 5% GST is again there, which is again some 50 lakhs. You see, I am earning 15 crore by putting lots of hard work in this economy, in this country. You are collecting income tax, in the name of income tax, almost 40% plus. More than 40, I can say 42%. 42.4 approximately will come. 43% you are asking me income tax. Out of 100 rupees, you are taking 43 rupees. Within that 55 rupees, if I go and buy something, anything, if I go and eat in a restaurant, 5% tax. If I go and buy some laptop, 18% tax. If I buy a phone, 12% tax. Now it is 12% GST. If I buy some garments like dresses and all, some, 12% or 5% some tax is there. Which means out of 100 rupees I am earning in this country, especially if I am earning more than 5 crore, 55 to 60%, I can say 55 to 60% you are taking away in the form of taxes. The government is taking away. I am earning 100 rupees, 60 rupees you are taking back. Only 40 I am using for my personal reasons. This is the cruel tax system that is prevailing in India. Not just in India, there are many countries where tax rates are higher. In America, it is 35%, I heard. Getting it? So in many countries, in I think United Kingdom or London, somewhere, the tax rate is flat 50. It's 50%. So in many countries, direct tax is collected heavily, abnormally high. In India, not only direct tax, GST is also collected highly. Only in India, GST is also very high. So the government is already squeezing in the form of income tax and also squeezing in the form of GST. Customs, so many. God knows. Fine. So now let's look at what are the surcharge rates for these individuals. Now let us discuss briefly. There are some in-depth conditions. I'll discuss once I cover you briefly. If a total income, let us talk from individual angle for the better understanding. If total income of an individual, what do you mean by total income? I already covered in previous sessions. Total income means gross total income minus Chapter 6A deductions, then you get total income. Now, what is gross total income? Whatever incomes that we earn, they were classified into 5 categories. We call them as heads of income. So, we compute income under each head and total it. That is called gross total income. From that, very little minor expenses you can eliminate. Then total income. If that total, that taxable income, if it is if it is less than or equal to 50 lakhs, if you're earning totally in a year less than or equal to 50, then surcharge is nil, not tax ma. Basic taxes always exist. Surcharge is nil. Suppose if my total income is 50 lakh gross and not exceeding 1 crore, but it is less than or equal to 1 crore, but it is more than 50, then I have to pay a surcharge of 10%. I have to pay surcharge of what? 10%. Suppose if my total income crosses 1 crore, but not exceeding 2 crore, then 15% is the surcharge rate. Suppose if my total income is exceeding 2 but not exceeding 5 crore, means you see, now here some students might get it out. Sir, for an individual, we have seen basic tax computation, no? Where we have seen up to 2.5 lakh 0, 2.5 to 5 it is 5%, 5 to 10 it is 20%, beyond 10 it is 30% slab system. Here surcharge, no. Is this also a slab system? Not at all. Surcharge is a flat rate of tax. Remember, it's a flat rate. Suppose if my income crosses 2 crore, you compute basic tax, no? Suppose my income is 3 crore. On 3 crore, I compute basic tax. On that flat 25% I will levy. So surcharge is not a slab based. They have just given what is the rate of surcharge. What is the rate of surcharge? If someone asks you, what is the total income? If total income is between 1 to 2 crore, then 15% is the rate of surcharge. That's it. No more discussion about less than 50, more than 50. No, not that and all is irrelevant. Getting it? So because you already computed some basic tax. Now what is this surcharge? It depends upon total income, how much. If total income is less than 50 lakhs, 0. If total income is 50 lakhs to 1 crore, 10%. If total income is 1 crore to 2 crore, 15%, 25%, 37%. These are the limits. Whatever percent is applied, that percentage we apply on the basic tax. I hope you are getting answer. I hope you're able to understand. Now you see. So that is how surcharge is calculated. Now here you see there is a small observation that you need to understand. Now there are some incomes, no? Like what are they? Long-term capital gain chargeable under 112, or long-term capital gain chargeable under 112A, or short-term capital gain chargeable under 111A. Nothing but what are these? These are the incomes which are taxable at special rate. On these incomes, only these incomes, lottery winnings and all, no, that is not covered here. Lottery winning, gambling, that is not covered here. Even I told you, no, black money, 115BB, yes or no? So that is also 115BBE, that is also not covered. Only long-term capital gain, 112, 112A, short-term capital gain, 111A, and dividend income. What is one more thing which is covered? Dividend income. If you are getting dividend from a domestic company or whatever, if you are getting a dividend income, by the way, at what rate dividend is taxable? Suppose, no, if it is long-term capital gain, 20%, 112A, 10%, short-term capital gain, 15%. I know what is the rate of tax on these three. What is the rate at which dividend is taxable? No specific rate is mentioned. If no special rate is mentioned, at what rate it is taxable? Obviously, normal rates, sir. Means for individual, slab limits, slab system. For company, flat 30%. For partnership, flat 30%. Like that. So now what are they saying? Suppose basic tax, no, it consists of, basic tax consists of, if you recollect how basic tax is calculated, we have even given a clarification. Whatever income is there, we divide that income into two parts. Special rates, normal rates. Then calculate tax on both. Yes or no? Entirely total only we will be calling it as basic tax. On this we have to apply surcharge. Now while applying this surcharge, there is one observation. If basic tax includes tax amount, if basic tax includes tax amount calculated on dividend, calculated on long-term capital gain, calculated on short-term capital gain, then on this particular basic tax, on the basic tax belonging to, on the basic tax attributable to dividend, basic tax attributable to capital gains, on that surcharge cannot exceed 15%. What is our maximum rate of surcharge on basic tax calculated on these long-term, short-term dividend? Maximum 15%. No, don't worry, don't confuse. Slowly we will explain you. We have all illustrations. We have illustrations for all of this. So see here itself illustrations we have, will gradually compute. Answers were not given, but we will compute it. Okay. Now suppose you see, the total income of the individual including, observe this, including dividend income, capital gains, which is taxable under all this. Getting it? Suppose if the total income exceeding 50 lakhs means up to 50 lakhs surcharge is what? 0. Now, if the total income of the SSC, including all of this, including every type of income, whatever it is, getting it? If the total income is exceeding 50 lakh, but it is less than or equal to 1 crore, then what is the rate of surcharge? 10%. Now, observe it carefully. Now, suppose if total income, including, same logic, including all these incomes is exceeding 1 crore, if the total income is exceeding 1 crore, but not exceeding 2 crore, then 15% is the rate of tax. What is the rate of, what is the rate of surcharge? 15%. So on basic tax, straight away apply 15%. Now the twist begins from here. You see here. Suppose where total income exceeding 2 crore. What is it? Exceeding 2 crore, but it is less than or equal to 5 crore. Now, which total income? Total income excluding dividend income and capital gains. Total income other than dividend and capital gains. Total income other than dividend and capital gains. Which means incomes which are taxable at normal rates except dividend. Income which is taxable at normal rates except dividend. But including lottery, including black money, all that, whatever. Getting it? Suppose if total income excluding all these incomes is crossing 2 crore, straight away surcharge on that part of the basic tax is 25%. On which part of the basic tax? Basic tax calculated on the total income, excluding basic tax calculated on dividend, calculated on capital gain. Like look at this example. Now here let us continue a little more and then discuss about the example. So now, sir, what about then dividend income, capital gains, all that? In case 1 and case 2, on dividend income, capital gains also we applied surcharge. No, now here you are saying excluding dividend, excluding capital gain, surcharge is 25. What about this? For dividend income, for capital gains, which are taxable under these sections, whatever basic tax you are calculating, no, whatever your basic tax, on that the maximum surcharge rate is 15%. What is the maximum surcharge rate? 15%. Whatever basic tax calculated on dividend, 111A capital gain, 112 capital gain, 112A capital gain, on these incomes, what is the surcharge rate on the basic tax to be applied? Maximum 15. Remaining all other incomes, if it is crossing 2 crores, remaining all other incomes put together, if it is crossing 2 crore, not exceeding 5, surcharge is 25%. Like you see here, let us look at this example. You see here, example number 3, or else from the first example we will calculate. Okay, now so what are they saying here? Dividend is 10 lakh, short term capital gain is 20 lakh. Here answers were not given, but we will compute answers, so you also compute along with me. Okay, long term capital gain 15 lakh, long term capital gain 1128 20, and other income is 25 lakh. Now just look at this. So example 1, you please take a note. Okay, I don't give any particular running notes, not required. See, I'm scribbling just like anything, so it's not required unnecessarily. Okay, whatever I'm explaining, please keenly listen to it and look at these examples, solve along with me. You write notes. Getting it, these answers especially, you will gradually understand. Now you see, what are they saying? Example number 1, how to compute surcharge. We'll do one exercise. Right now you understood the concept, right? Just pause the video and try to compute on your own. What is the final tax amount? You try to compute on your own. What is the final tax amount? Compute on your own. Okay, then we will just check out whether your answer is correct or not. Okay, so I will start my own answer. Now, what is example 1? A dividend income is 10 lakhs. Okay, short term capital gain 20 lakhs, 30, long term capital gain 15, which means until here 45, and this long term capital gain is 20, which is 65, and remaining income is 25, which is 90 lakh. So what is the total income of this SSE? 90 lakh. What is the total income of the SSE? 90 lakh. Okay, now I need to compute basic tax now at first. correct? So how to compute this basic tax? I will split this total income. I will split this total income into two parts. How do I split it? Out of this 90, based on the given information, how much income is taxable at special rates is my question. Now, what are the incomes that are taxable at special rate? Long-term capital gain 112, long-term capital gain 112A, short-term capital gain 311A. Getting it? Now, long-term capital gain, these tax computations are especially asked in the form of MCQ. So be careful. Very easy. Only at the time of initial learning, it will take little time for us to compute. Once you understood the concept, no need of book also. Just on calculator, you can calculate directly. Okay, fine. What is the total? What is the long-term capital gain? The long-term capital gain is 112 is 15 lakh. Okay, how much it is? 15 lakhs. Okay, long-term capital gain 112A is how much? 20 lakh. 20 lakh. Now, short-term capital gain 111A, how much? This one. So, which is again, that is also 20 lakhs only. Okay, 20 lakhs. Now, is there any, let us check cross reference. Is there any income that is taxable at special rate? Let us see. Dividend normal rates only. Short term considered. Long term already considered. Long term again considered. Other income normal rates only. So, this is the special income. Now, what are the normal rates? What are the incomes taxable at normal rates? What is the income here? How much is the income? Out of 90, already 15, 20, 20 means approximately 65 lakh is gone. Out of 90, 65 lakhs is gone. Correct? Just a minute. Sorry, 55. I'm sorry. 55 lakhs is gone. Which means, what is the normal income? 35 lakhs. 35 lakhs is the normal income. Now, let us assume this SSE is a normal citizen whose age is less than 60 years. So, what is the basic exemption applicable to end of? Now, let us calculate basic tax on all of this. Basic tax is equal to how much? Now, on 15 lakhs, how much is the rate? 20%. On 20 lakhs, how much? Entire 20 is not taxable. 1 lakh exemption is there. Remember, if 112 a capital gain is there, amount exceeding 1 lakh means 19 lakhs only. Only 19 lakhs only taxable, which is again 10%, which is 10. Short-term capital gain 15 lakhs. Getting it? Now, this is 3 lakhs. Now, this is 19 lakhs multiplied by 10%, which is 1,90,000. Now, 20 lakh into 15% means 3 lakh. So, this is the basic tax. So, basic tax that is calculated on special rates is how much? Approximately 3 plus 3, 6. 7,90,000 is the basic tax that is calculated on special rates. Understand? No. On normal rates, how much? Now, out of 35 lakhs, no. Up to 10 lakhs, eliminate. Remaining 25 lakhs is taxable at how much? 35 lakhs. No, I'll split into 3 parts. Very simple. Beyond 10 lakhs, 25 lakh. Yes or no? Now 5 to 10 lakhs, it is 5 lakhs. Now below 5 lakhs, it is some only 2.5 lakh is taxable. Which is taxable at 5%, which is taxable at 20%, which is taxable at 30%. So how much is the basic tax? 2,50,000 into 0.05, 5%, 12,500. 5 lakhs into 20% is 1 lakh. 25 lakhs into 30% is 7 lakh 50. So which is 8 lakh 62,500. 8 lakh 62,500. Now what is the basic tax? Basic tax on normal income is this much. Basic tax on special rates is this much. Now what is the total basic tax? 8 lakh 62 plus 7 lakh 90 is equal to 16 lakh 52,500. So this is the basic tax on this income. Now tell me, step number B, what is this surcharge? I am following our tax computation format. I am just following our tax computation format. What is the surcharge? Is surcharge applicable? Array sir, total income including everything is 90 lakhs but not exceeding 1 crore. So surcharge is applicable at 10%, sir. So which means 1,65,250. That is the surcharge. Now subtotal is how much? Plus 10% is equal to 18 lakh 17,750 minus, is there a marginal relief or is there any rebate all that. Both are not applicable in this scenario. 0. So what is marginal rebate? What is marginal? What is rebate? I will get back. Okay, as we continue, I will discuss. 18,17,750. So 18,17,750. So 18,17,750. Again, this is subtotal. So this is subtotal. This is also subtotal. Now for this, what I need to do for this? I need to add cess at 4%. So 18, 17, 750 into 4%. How much is that? 72, 710. What is the total tax? 18, 17, 750 is equal to 18,90,460. This is his total tax payable. That's it. I hope you understood. Just a minute. I hope you understood. If at all you did not understand, once again I'll tell you, from the second example onwards, I will not repeat like this. Okay. So first what we did is, they have given an example, right? We have totaled it. What is the total income? 90 lakhs. So what is the total income? 90. Now what is this 90? For calculation of basic tax, we need to separate it, no? How much is the special rates? Incomes that are taxable at special rates. So how much is long-term capital gain? 15 lakhs is the income. How much is taxable under 112A? Income is 20, but taxable amount is only 19 lakhs because 1 lakh exemption is there. Then how much is short-term 1A? 20 lakhs. Now what is the tax rate? 20%. So tax amount is 3 lakhs. Now tax amount is 1,90,000. The tax amount is 3 lakhs. So what is the total basic tax on special rates? 7,90,000. Now rest of the income balancing figure is how much? 35 lakhs, which is taxable at normal rates. In exam, they don't give you a normal rates, how much total taxable amount, 35, that amount they don't give. You need to figure out. How to figure out? From total income, eliminate special rates incomes. Balancing figure is normal rates of income. That's it. So I applied slab limits and calculated basic tax. Now what is the total basic tax on this 90 lakhs worth of income? 16,52,500. Now I am following my tax computation format without any other thing. Now, should I add surcharge? What is my total income? 90 lakhs. Is it crossing 50? Yes. Is it crossing 1 crore? No. Which means what is the surcharge rate? 10%. So calculated subtotal. Now, am I eligible for marginal relief and rebate? In this case, it is not. So 0. So that is a subtotal again. For that, add cess, health and education says 4%. So what is the total tax liability? 18,90,460. So the answer is assuming, remember we are computing all these cases answers assuming that they are normal citizen. Suppose if the SSC is a senior citizen, slightly tax amount will vary. If the SSC is a super senior citizen, slightly the tax amount will vary. Getting it? So how much is the answer? 18,90,460. 18,90,460. Assuming SSC is a normal citizen. That's it. Now let us look at the second example. Now what is the second example says? Dividend income is 10 lakhs. Good. Short term capital gain 40 lakhs. 112 income 55. Long term capital gain 112 35. Other income 50. So what is the total income? What is the total income? 10 lakhs plus 40 lakhs plus 55 lakhs plus 35 lakhs plus 50 lakhs. So which is 1 crore 90 lakhs. This is my total income. Now remember here the surcharge rate is how much? 15%. Now compute along with me in your book. Okay, let us compute with each other. Just you compute along with me. What is the total income? What is the total income? Is equal to 1 crore 90 lakhs. Now out of this, so what is the income that is taxable at special rates? Incomes that is taxable at special rates, how much? So one is long-term capital gain 112, another one is long-term capital gain 112A, another one is short-term capital gain 111A. Don't be hurry. Okay. Now I will take this information. So long-term capital gain 112 55 lakhs. Long-term capital gain 112 is 55 lakh. Now long-term capital gain under 112A is 35, but I will consider 34 lakhs because 1 lakh is exempted. No, only 34 lakhs. So 34 lakhs. Now how much is 111A? surcharge would be levied on 15%. Surcharge would be levied at 15%. Triple one is 40 lakhs. Surcharge is levied, short-term capital gain 40. Now this is taxable at what rate? 20%. This is taxable at 10%. This is taxable at 15%. Now, how much income taxable at normal rates of tax? How much income? Sir, we should total in the question. No, straight away 1 crore 90 lakhs is there. No, minus 55 lakh minus 1128. Don't reduce 34. Don't reduce 34. Reduce 35. Why? Total income, special rates, entire income I have to remove it. Minus 40. Getting it? How much is that? 60 lakhs. How much is the normal income? 60 lakhs. Which is taxable at slab rates. You see, dividend income is there and other income 50. Totally 60. Just cross verification. Now slab rates means. So how much is the basic tax? I don't give breakup. You should do it. So 16 lakhs. What is the tax amount here? Basic tax 16 lakh 12,500. This is the basic tax. Now what is the basic tax here? 55 lakhs into 20% means 11 lakhs. 34 lakhs into 10% means 3,40,000. 40 lakhs means into multiplied by 15 means 6 lakhs. So what is the total basic tax here? What is the total basic tax? 940. So 20,40,000. Correct only, na? 11 plus 3.4 plus 6 is equal to 20,40. Now what is the total basic tax? Total basic tax is both. I need to consider both. So what is the total basic tax? Remember, it's only basic tax is equal to, so 36 lakh 52,500. Correct? 20.4 plus 16.125. So 36 lakh 52,500. Now for this, second step is what? Surcharge. What is the rate of surcharge? Income is exceeding 1 crore, including all these incomes, special incomes, but not exceeding 2 crore. What is the maximum surcharge rate? 15% is equal to 36,52,500 into 15%, 5,47,875. Okay. Now, what is the subtotal? 36,52,500. 42 lakh 375. That's it. Now this is subtotal. Is there any marginal relief and rebate? Zero. What is the subtotal? 42 lakhs 375. Now for this add health and education cess at 4%, which is again 1,68,015. So is equal to 42,0375. What is the total tax? 43,68,390. This is the total tax. The answer is 43,68,390. So this is the total tax. Now let us look at example 3. If you understood example 3, that means you can solve any kind of question. If example 3 is also, if example 3 also you understood clearly, you can solve any kind of question. Now look at the third scenario. What is the surcharge rate? Where total income, excluding these incomes, excluding what? Dividend income, capital gains, all that. If at all other incomes is 2 crore, but not exceeding 5 crore. Exceeding to 2 crore crossed, but less than 5. Then 25% is the surcharge rate. 25% is the surcharge rate applicable on basic tax on normal rates, excluding dividend income. Normal rates means dividend is also normal rate. Remaining all normal rates of income on which you compute basic tax, on that surcharge rate is 25%. On dividend related income plus capital gains plus all that, what is the surcharge rate? 15. Now what they are trying to tell you is, if at all you are liable to compute surcharge, the maximum rate of surcharge, what is it? Maximum rate of surcharge on dividend income basic tax, on basic tax of long-term capital gain, short-term capital gain, the surcharge maximum rate is 15 only. On remaining normal income, surcharge can be 25, surcharge can be 37, whatever. But on dividend income, on long-term capital gain, on short-term capital gain, surcharge rate cannot exceed 15. That is the logic. Now here you see, here let us see the example. Let's look at the example. How complicated computation of taxes. I'll give all the logics. If the same question comes in exam, more than 60-70% of the students cannot write properly because they don't understand this computation clearly. Now, so let us compute total income in the third example. 51 lakh dividend income, 44 lakh short-term capital gain, 42 lakh long-term capital gain, 55 lakh 112A plus 3 crore. So total income is 4 crore 92 lakh. Oh my god, so much. The total income is how much? 4 crore 92 lakh. So let's compute now. The total income in this scenario, the total income is 4 crore 92 lakh. Now first I need to compute basic tax. Then I need to compute surcharge. While calculating surcharge on dividend portion related basic tax, capital gain portion related basic tax, I need to compute surcharge at what rate? 15%. Be clear. Now you see how beautiful. If possible, no, you try computing on your own. Pause this video, compute on your own and see whether you're able to get the answer correctly or not. Then come back and listen to this video. Okay. So total income is 4 crore 92 lakhs. Now let me split this into two parts again. I will follow only the standard. Same format I'll follow every time. Now, incomes taxable at special rates, how much? Income taxable at special rates, how much? Long-term capital gain, 112. Long-term capital gain, 112A. Short-term capital gain, 111A. How much is the income? I will just add incomes. I will just mention incomes here. 111A income is 44 lakhs. Okay. 112A income is 55. Let me consider entire 55. 112 income is how much? 112 income. Simple long-term capital gain is, if nothing is mentioned, it is 112. If nothing is mentioned, it is 112. Sometimes section number won't be mentioned. They just simply give you long-term capital gain this much. Which means which long-term capital gain? 112 by default. If specifically they mention 112A, then only 112A. Now tell me, out of this 1 lakh is exempted, no? 1 lakh is not taxable. It's not exempted. How 112A section drafted, no? Any long-term capital gain referred under 112A is taxable at the rate of 10% of an amount exceeding 1 lakh. That's how they drafted. They didn't mention that 1 lakh is exempt. They mentioned that beyond 1 lakh, tax at 10%. That's it. So how much is taxable? 54 lakh is only taxable. Now that's it. So now this is taxable at what rate? 20%. This is taxable at 10%. That is taxable at 15%. Now what is the balancing figure? How much is the normal incomes? Normal incomes how much? Which is nothing but balancing figure. Balancing figure means from this total I need to eliminate which totals? Total gross. These incomes I need to eliminate. So 4 crore 92 lakhs minus 42 lakhs worth of long-term capital gain, 55 lakhs worth of 112A capital gain, 44 lakhs worth of short-term capital gain. Normal incomes, if I exclude, no, special rates, special incomes, the normal income is 3 crore 51 lakhs. Now let me compute basic tax at slab rates. Let me compute basic tax at slab rates. How much is the income that I am getting at slab rates if I calculate? 3 crore 51 lakhs, right? Out of that, I will eliminate 10 lakh. Rest of the amount is taxable at 30%. For that, I'll add 1,12,500. So total tax rate is minus. Total tax rate is, total basic tax is 1 crore 3 lakh 42,500. 1 crore 3 lakh 42,500. Now what is the basic tax here? 42 lakhs multiplied by 20%, 8 lakh 40,000. 54 lakhs multiplied by 10%, 5 lakh 40,000. 44 lakhs multiplied by 15% means 6 lakh 60. Correct? 6 lakh 60. Now, what is the total basic tax? What is the total basic tax? Total basic tax is oh my god, 1 crore 23 lakh 82 sorry 1 crore 23 lakh 82,500. This is the total basic tax. Now add surcharge. Add surcharge. What is the surcharge rate applicable? If total income of the SSE is 2 crore crossed but not exceeding 5. Now which incomes? Excluding dividend. Remember, excluding dividend. So how much is the total income? 4 crore 92. Excluding what and all? Dividend income 51 lakhs. 112A, long term capital gain 42 lakhs. Long term capital gain 111A 55 lakhs. 112A and 44 lakh, this one. If I eliminate all of them, so 492 minus 51 lakh minus 42 minus 55 minus 44, it is 3 crore. What is the total income excluding these incomes? 3 crore. Now since 3 crore is more than 2 crore but not exceeding 5 crore, what is the rate of surcharge applicable? At 25%. Straight away apply 25 on this. Wrong answer. Why? Because in this basic tax, no, remember, in this basic tax, no, in this basic tax, be clear, in this basic tax, long term capital gain is there, short term capital gain is there, all that were there. So I will not total it. So basic tax on this surcharge rate is how much? 15%. On this also surcharge rate is how much? 15%. On this also surcharge rate is how much? 15%. Now on the normal rates, what is the surcharge rate? Straight away 25. Again wrong. Why? This normal incomes includes 51 lakh. How much? 51 lakh dividend income. Remember. Whereas on dividend, you compute basic tax, right? On that basic tax, what is the surcharge rate applicable? 15%. Sir, on 51 lakh dividend income, no. What is the basic tax? How should we compute separately? Because normal basic tax we compute normally because at normal rates. On dividend alone, how much is the basic tax? Exactly how to find out? Very simple. Average it. What is it called as? Average it. So now let us see. You have done this earlier in your CPT or somewhere, degree or somewhere you might have done this. Now on 3 crore 51 lakh, what is the basic tax that we got? 1 crore 3 lakh 42,500. 1 crore 3 lakh 42,500. Now out of this 3 crore 51, what is dividend income? 51 lakh. So how much is the tax? Simple. If 3 crore 51 lakh, this much is the basic tax. On 51 lakh, how much is the basic tax? Nothing but averaging. We call it as 51 divided by 351 multiplied by 103 4,500. 15 lakh 2,756. What is the basic tax on dividend? What is the basic tax on the dividend? Basic tax on dividend income is how much? 15 lakh 2,756. Getting it? Whereas remaining basic tax is how much? Minus 15 lakh 2,756. Remaining basic tax is 88 lakh 39,744. This is remaining basic tax. Now tell me, on dividend income also, what is the rate of surcharge applicable? 15%. Whereas on the remaining basic tax calculated on normal incomes, the surcharge rate applicable is 25%. What is the surcharge rate applicable? 25%. Now calculate surcharge. Okay, so surcharge is 88 lakh 39,744 multiplied by 15% is how much? Surcharge is equal to 13 lakh 25,961. Now on dividend surcharge is how much? 15 lakh 02,756 multiplied by 15%. So 2 lakh 25,413. What is the surcharge applicable on capital gains? 15%. Surcharge is how much? 1,26,000. Okay. Now on this one surcharge is how much? 15%. 81,000. And on this also how much? 6,60,000 multiplied by 15 percentage, 99,000. Oh my god, now we computed, you see, we computed what? Basic tax we computed. Yes or no? These are all basic tax. Now we computed surcharge also. This is the surcharge amount, correct? Now let us put them into our format. Let's put that into in our format. Now what is the basic tax? How much is the basic tax? Just adding these items. How much is 1 crore 342,500 plus 8,40,000 plus 5,40,000 plus 6,60,000 is equal to 1 crore 23,82,500. Now what is the surcharge amount on that? We don't apply percentage. We calculate it separately. Okay, we calculated separately. 1325, 225, all these amounts you totally. So 1325, 961 plus 225, 413 plus 1,26,000 plus 81,000 plus 99,000 is equal to 18,57,374. Now this is the subtotal. What is the subtotal? 1 crore 42,39,874. Is there any marginal relief and all? Zero. So again 1 crore 42,39,874. Now for this, how much is the cess? 4%. How much is the cess amount? 5,69,594. Okay, so 142,39,874 plus 5,69,594 is equal to total tax liability 1 crore 48,09,468. That's it. This is the total tax. Oh my god. I hope you understood. No confusion, just rewind it. Okay, if possible I'll put this video on YouTube for surcharge calculation on capital gains, especially because many confuse. Okay, on dividend, if dividend income is also included as part of normal rates and surcharge is applicable to different rates, how to compute the average rate of tax, all that many students are having confusion. So I'll put this video on the YouTube also, don't worry. But anyhow, you can just play past 15 minutes once again and listen how I calculated everything. Now from this third example onwards, you have to calculate fourth example, fifth example also in the same manner. But remember, in the fourth example, it is again different. The surcharge rate is different. Remember. Okay. So for third example, what is the final answer? What is the final answer? 1 crore 48,09,468. What is the total tax amount? 1 crore. Sorry. 48,9468. 1 crore 48,9468. That's it. This is the answer. So complicated, no? Suppose, no, if total income of the SSC, excluding dividend, excluding capital gains, all that is exceeding 5 crore. If total income excluding these incomes, if it is exceeding 5 crore, 37%, but on dividend, capital gains and all, maximum rate of tax is, maximum rate of surcharge is 15%. Now you see, so dividend income 60, all of this you see, other income 6 crores. So since the total income, other income alone, you see other income alone, dividend plus other income, how much? 6.6 crore. Since other income is more than 5 crore, what is the surcharge rate applicable? 37%. For calculation of limit, entire other income, see, like excluding dividend, only other income you have to consider. Sorry, dividend income you don't consider. Sorry, yeah, only other income is 6 crore. Only other income 6 crore. Getting it? We should eliminate dividend, short term, all this. Remaining income, normal rates of tax income, it is exceeding 5 crores. In this case, it is 6 crores. What is the rate of surcharge? 37%. So on dividend income, rate of surcharge is 15. On this, all these cases, rate of surcharge is 15%. So like I just now showed you how to compute, right? Exact format you have to follow. Okay. So I will compute tax and give you the answer here. Okay. What is the total tax answer? I will compute now. Total tax amount, how much I will compute now. You also compute, pause the video. I will also pause my recording and then compute and then give you the final figure. You should compute it. Okay. You should compute it. For your understanding, this example 4 I am computing just for your understanding, but you try to solve on your own. Please learn properly. Okay, struggle. The more your brain struggles, the better it becomes sharpened. Okay, now I'll not explain. I'll just solve. I'll just proceed. You also check whether my computation is correct or not. BTR means basic tax rate. So there is a slight computation mistake, calculation mistake. I'm just rectifying it. Yeah, perfect. Oops. 3 crore 2 lakh 9,684. What is the total tax? 3 crore 2 lakh 9,684. Almost it took more than 5 minutes to compute. So that's it. How to calculate surcharge on individual. Then just a minute. Now you see. Now fifth case, what is the rate of surcharge? They are saying 15%. Like what is that they are saying? Where total income including again they used. Okay, it is crossing 2 crore. Total income is crossing 2 crore. But it is not covered under above 3 and 4. Above 3 and 4 it is not covered. Means here including dividend everything it crossed 1 crore. It crossed to total income is crossing 2 crore including all that. Straight away rate of surcharge is 15%. You can see here. Second case, if you observe, the total income including all this is more than 1 crore but not exceeding 2 crore, they are saying 15%. Here if you see total income is 1.9 crore, all that. Total income itself is 1.9. Suppose my total income is totally crossed 2 crore. It crossed 2 crore. Means it will not come under the second scenario. Getting it? It will not come under the second scenario where total income is crossing 2 crore but not covered under the above. In such a case, as a whole surcharge rate is 15. As a whole surcharge rate is 15%. See, they are simple, they're very clear. If entire total income of the SSC crosses 2 crore, including all these incomes, maximum surcharge rate is 15%. If excluding this itself crossing 2 crore, getting it, then 25% surcharge rate, and on the special incomes 15% surcharge rate. So that is what they're trying to simple. They want to maximum get benefit out of the SSC. So here there is another example which is given. Please you compute tax on this. Only one example, you do it on your own. No. So that is entirely summarized here as a brief table. But remember, in this diagram it is not fully in depth. Better always read from this. Okay. Next. Now surcharge for AOP. Which AOP? Sir, already AOP covered, no? Here it is normal AOP which is covered. Suppose if the AOP is having only companies as members, AOP is formed by members, no? If all the members are companies only, group of companies formed an association. Now, for that association, there is an income. What is the rate of surcharge? If total income is exceeding 50 lakh but not exceeding 1 crore, the rate of surcharge is 10%. If total income is exceeding for that AOP 1 crore, then surcharge is payable at 15%. Very simple. Then, how to compute marginal relief? Now, before I talk about marginal relief, let me talk about surcharge for partnership firms also. What is the rate of surcharge applicable? If total income of the partnership firm exceeds 1 crore, straight away surcharge is payable at 12%. That's it. No more multiple rates. Only for individual AOP, BOI, AJP, we are having multiple income crossing 50 lakhs, income crossing 1 crore, income crossing 2 crore, income crossing 5 crore. All that categories that we are having is only for individual. And for AOP, we have 2 limits for surcharge. For partnership firm, there is only 1 limit. And for companies, no. For corporate society, other than a corporate society opting for optional tax scheme 115 BAD. 115 BAD we don't have in our syllabus. 115 BA we don't have in syllabus. Okay, we only have in our syllabus 115 BAC. Optional tax scheme for individuals. I told you earlier in this class, and we have an exclusive discussion of that in the total income chapter, which is our 12th or 13th chapter. Getting it? There we will be discussing in depth. Now, so suppose cooperative society, normal cooperative society, getting it? If the total income is exceeding 1 crore but not exceeding 10 crore, surcharge rate is 7%. Suppose if the total income is exceeding 10 crore, straight away surcharge rate is 12%. Straight away 12%. Now, what is the surcharge? So simply here we have given it as a table, so you can understand. Suppose if the corporate society, if it is opting for 115 BAD, optional rate of tax, the maximum surcharge rate is 10%. That's it. Now, what is the surcharge rate for companies? Again, companies are classified into 2 categories. Domestic company, what is the surcharge rate? Other than domestic company, what is the surcharge rate? If the total income is exceeding 1 crore but not exceeding 10 crore, straight away I'll show diagram. If the total income is exceeding 1 crore but not 10 crore, 7%. If the total income is exceeding 10 crore, 12%. Suppose if a company is opting for concessional rate of tax, optional rate of tax, where the tax rate is lesser, obviously surcharge rate is also lesser. Foreign company, surcharge rate is basically 2%. If the income is more than 10 crore, the surcharge rate is 5%. Sir, why sir? For foreign company, surcharge rate is very less. Already basic tax is 40%. For a company, Indian company, what is the basic tax rate? 25% or 30%? 25 or 30. But for foreign company, what is the basic tax rate? 40. Already we are collecting 40% basic tax. So surcharge has been reduced. So this is the diagram for surcharge. That's it. Then we have a concept called rebate. But before we discuss rebate concept, we need to discuss one more thing called marginal relief. Now we understood how to calculate tax when surcharge is there. So basic tax, if I again come back to our tax computation format, if you observe, what is the tax computation format? We have successfully completed basic tax discussion. We have successfully completed surcharge, which means in the tax computation, we know absolutely how to compute up to subtotal. In our examples, whatever we solved, we did entire calculation, getting it. But now, whatever we are going to discuss further in the next session, we are going to understand what is marginal relief, what is rebate. This we are going to understand additionally. Okay, I hope you are able to understand clearly the subject. Okay, so have a nice time. Let's continue in the next session.